It was a perfect afternoon at Sunny Hills Park, the kind where the sun bathes everything in a golden glow and kids' laughter dances in the air. My daughter, Lily, only 10, was out there with her new friends, her dark curls bouncing as she chased a bright red ball. She's shy, my Lily, but when she smiles, it's like the whole world lights up. I sat on a creaky park bench, sipping iced tea, feeling grateful for these quiet moments. Watching her giggle and run, I saw this is what life's about. But in a heartbeat, everything shattered. A sharp, venomous voice sliced through the park's joy. "Hey, stop that racket right now." I snapped my head up and saw a woman storming toward the kids. She was tall, bony, with sleek auburn hair and a face twisted in fury. Dressed in designer workout gear, she clutched a glossy handbag like a weapon. Her name, I'd later learn, was Vanessa Holt. She was yelling at Lily and her friends, her voice dripping with disdain. "You brats are ruining this park. It's not your personal jungle gym." Lily froze, her brown eyes wide with fear. The other kids scattered, Leah VYing her alone, clutching the ball. Her lip trembled. I could see tears welling up. I leapt from the bench, heart pounding, and rushed over. "Excuse me," I said, forcing my voice to stay steady. "They're just kids playing. They're not hurting anyone." Vanessa spun toward me, her eyes cold as ice. "Your little girl's disturbing everyone. She needs to learn some respect," she spat. I stepped closer, wrapping an arm around Lily. "She's a child." They were playing quietly. "There's no need to scream at them." Lily pressed against me, trembling. "Mommy, was I bad?" she whispered, her voice breaking my heart. "No, honey," I soothed, stroking her hair. "You were perfect." Vanessa let out a cruel laugh. "Perfect? She's a spoiled little pest who needs a lesson." Before I could respond, she reached into her bag. My stomach dropped as she pulled out a small black taser, its metallic gleam catching the sunlight. "Put that away, saw." I shouted, show VYing Lily behind me. My pulse raced so fast I thought I'd pass out. "Someone needs to teach this kid manners," Vanessa said, her smile wicked, her eyes glinting with something unhinged. "Please," I begged, my voice cracking. "She's just a little girl." But Vanessa didn't care. She shoved past me, grabbed Lily's arm, and snarled, "This'll teach you to respect your elders." I screamed, lunging forward, but I was too late. She pressed the taser to Lily's shoulder. The crackle of electricity ripped through the air, and Lily's piercing scream tore my soul apart. She crumpled to the ground, her tiny body shaking, tears streaming down her face. "Lily!" I dropped to my knees, pulling her into my arms. She sobbed, gasping, "Mommy, it hurts." "Why did she hurt me?" I held her tight, my own tears falling into her hair. "I don't know, baby," I whispered, my voice choking. Vanessa loomed over us, smirking. "Maybe now she'll behave," she said, slipping the taser back into her bag like it was nothing. People around us stared. Some recorded with their phones, others called the police, but no one stepped in. I felt helpless, rage boiling inside me. "You monster!" I yelled at Vanessa. "How could you hurt a child?" She shrugged. "Kids today have no respect." She deserved it. I wanted to claw her eyes out, but Lily needed me. She was still shaking, her sobs breaking my heart. "Come on, sweetheart," I whispered, lifting her. "Let's get you home." I carried her to the car, her tears soaking my shirt. As I drove to the hospital, she clung to my hand, her voice small and scared. "Will I be okay, Mommy?" "Yes, baby," I promised, though my heart was shattering. "You're going to be fine." At the hospital, the doctor said the taser hadn't caused lasting damage, but Lily would be traumatized for a while. That night, she couldn't sleep. Nightmares plagued her, and she'd wake up crying, "The mean lady's coming back." She climbed into my bed, trembling. "I'm scared, Mommy." I held her all night, promising no one would hurt her again, but inside, I was burning with fury. How saw Vanessa hurt my child? The next day, I went to the police. Officer Daniels watched the VY Deos people had posted online. Lily's attack had sparked outrage. "We'll find her," he vowed. "She won't get away with this." But waiting wasn't enough. Every time I saw Lily's frightened eyes, my anger grew. Vanessa thought she could taser my daughter and walk away. I wouldn't let her. I spent days digging into Vanessa's life. She was a corporate lawyer, lived in a fancy part of town, and had a reputation for being VY Chusto shop clerks, waiters, even other parents. People hated her, but were too afraid to confront her. I watched her routine: coffee at a ritzy cafe every morning, work downtown, gym at night. She always parked alone. For days, I wrestled with what to do. I'm not a violent person, but Lily's pain had changed me. Her cries in her sleep, begging me to protect her, broke me. A week later, I made my choice. Vanessa kept that taser in her possession, bragged about it to the police, calling it her protection. I wanted her to feel the fear she'd inflicted on Lily. That Thursday, I waited outside her gym, hiding in the dark parking lot. My hand shook, doubt creeping in, but Lily's tears fueled me. At 8 p.m., Vanessa strode out, yapping on her phone, complaining about a coworker. She didn't see me step from the shadows. "Vanessa," I called softly. She spun around, startled. When she recognized me, her eyes widened. "You're that kid's mom," she said, clutching her purse. "Yes," I replied, stepping closer. "The child you attacked." She scoffed. "That was a week ago. Get over it. The kid's fine, saw my blood boiled. You tossed my 10-year-old. She has nightmares every night." Vanessa rolled her eyes. "Kids are too soft. A little discipline never hurt anyone." My rage erupted. I lunged, snatching her purse before she could react. She screamed, clawing at me, but I was stronger. I yanked out the taser, its weight heavy in my hand. "Give that back," she shrieked, her voice echoing in the empty lot. I held it up, my voice low. "How does it feel, Vanessa, knowing someone else has the power?" For the first time, fear flashed in her eyes. "You wouldn't dare," she whispered. "Why not?" I stepped closer. "You didn't care about Lily's fear. You saw hurting her." She backed away, hands trembling. "Please, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt her that bad." "Sorry." I laughed, the sound hollow. "You're only sorry because you're scared." I raised the taser toward her face. She dropped to her knees, sobbing. "Please don't. I have a family." "My daughter saw," I said, my voice breaking. "She trusted the world to be safe. You stole that from her." Vanessa was a mess now, no longer the smug woman from the park. "I'm sorry," she whimpered. I stood there, the taser in my hand, my anger screaming to press the button. I could make her feel Lily's pain. But then I pictured Lily, not the terrified girl from the hospital, but the joyful child chasing that red ball. Would hurting Vanessa heal Lily, or would it just spread more pain? Slowly, I lowered the taser. "You're not worth it," I said, my voice steady. "But you'll pay for what you did." I tossed the taser into a dumpster and walked away, Leah vying Vanessa, sobbing on the pavement. The next day, the police arrested her. The park vy Deos, my statement, and Lily's testimony were enough. She was charged with child assault. Her law firm fired her, and the community shunned her. She lost everything: her job, her status, her power. Lily's healing took time. Months of therapy, countless hugs, and small steps forward. She started smiling again, playing with friends, though she was warier now. She learned not all adults could be trusted, but also that her mom would always protect her. 6 months later, Lily asked to return to Sunny Hills Park. "I want to make new, happy memories, Mommy," she said. I was nervous, but her courage inspired me. We went back, and Lily ran ahead, her curls bouncing in the sunlight. She played with a new friend, Sarah, her laughter filling my heart. As we shared ice cream on a bench, Lily looked up at me, her brown eyes shining. "Mommy, I'm glad you didn't hurt that mean lady." Surprised, I asked, "Why, sweetheart?" She smiled. "Because then you'd be like her, and you're not. You're the best mom ever. You protect me with love, not hurting." I hugged her, tears streaming down my face. My brave girl was teaching me about forgiveness. Despite everything, her heart stayed kind. "You're right, baby," I whispered. "Love is stronger than hate." As we watched the sunset, I thought of Vanessa. She'd fled town, her life in ruins. But Lily and I, we were stronger. We'd faced EVYL and chosen love. That night, Lily slept peaceful. I know nightmares, just dreams. I sat by her bed, watching her, knowing love had won. What would you saw have done in that parking lot? Would you have used the taser on Vanessa, or walked away like I did? Is revenge ever worth it, or does forgiveness heal more? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more stories that'll make you think.